Yeah, it's time for our roundup of the top music news. We've got some fun with 6 Degrees of Separation, and at the source of this tale is none other than Justin Bieber. Joining us now is iHeartRadio Ambassador Patrick Langlois. Mr. Ambassador, thank you for joining us from Montreal. Justin Bieber has been revealing a lot on Instagram lately. Apparently, he discovered on Ancestry.com that he's related to some other famous Canadians.
Yeah, if you're wondering how Justin Bieber spent his Labor Day, apparently he was unearthing his roots, and he discovered that he was related to Ryan Gosling. Now, they were both born in the same hospital 160 months apart, and apparently they are 11th cousins removed, and also he's related, or both of them are related, to Avril Lavigne. So this is a pretty an interesting Canadian trio. Avril replied on social media saying that she was volunteering to host Christmas dinner this year, and while this was a big news for the three of them, apparently some fans replied by saying that this wasn't news at all, that this had been unearthed in 2010, and that it was surprising that fans knew, but that the three of them did not know, but now we all know.
This does not do much for those Americans who think that we all know each other up here. Now we're all related.
Absolutely.
All right, still with Justin. He recently shared a really emotional post about the impact that fame had on his life. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, a post that took a lot of courage and a lot of maturity, as far as I'm concerned. A lengthy Instagram post. We're not sure what prompted this outpour of emotion from Justin, but he says that fame at such a young age really affected him, and that he did not have the tools required to deal with that. He said that he then dabbled in some heavy drug use, that he broke pretty much all of his relationships, and that it took years and years for him to get back on his feet and mend those relationships. Now, it may explain some of the past behavior that Justin Bieber has been known for. He says that he made bad decision after bad decision, but that now that God is back in his life, he has great people around him, and he's on the straight and narrow now.
God and his wife. I don't think we've reported a single story about bad behavior from Justin Bieber since he got married, so good for him for being on straight and narrow. Another Canadian celebrity who found fame as a teenager is giving back.
Yeah, and this is a kid who really seems to have both feet planted in the ground. Shawn Mendes, he's everywhere these days. He's on every coffee cup in the country. He's about to play his big first stadium show, and he is giving back with the Shawn Mendes Foundation that wants to support multiple youth-related causes, child's health care, mental health and wellness, human rights, anti-bullying. He's already amassed $1 million in pledges and donations. And if you want to just find out how popular this kid is, when he announced the foundation, the website, the ShawnMendesFoundation.org, crashed. And I'm pretty sure they were ready for a lot of traffic, but it still crashed. Now it's back up, but it shows just how big this guy has become.
You know you've made it when the word foundation comes after your name. So let's stick with this 6 Degrees of Separation theme. Shawn Mendes dating Camila Cabello, allegedly, who has new music being released this week. The Telegraph in the UK says one of the ballads is reminiscent of Avril Lavigne's sound. Talk to me about that.
That's right. If they're allegedly dating, they sure are making out quite a bit. But it seems like just yesterday we were singing along to Havana off of Camila Cabello's first record, but she is ready to release her second album, and it all starts tomorrow. She is inviting us in her world of romance. Apparently she wrote 72 songs for this record, and the Telegraph in the UK got to hear some of these songs, and they say that, yeah, one of the songs is a heavy gothic ballad that really reminds them of Avril Lavigne. Now, she hasn't completely changed her style. They say that there's also some Latino songs with heavy brass that makes you want to get up and dance. But I guess we can all find out together when we hear the first song tomorrow.
Patrick Langlois, as always, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.